All right, what's up, YouTube? Digital back at y'all again with another video. This time we're going to be talking about Zenkai Battle Royale, or aka Dragon Ball Zenkai Battle Royale. So this is a Japanese arcade game that's like I said, only in Japan. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get it to come to the West. So let's try to sit up here and at least try to get enough support to where Neko Bandai will probably take notice and maybe take into consideration of bringing this game out. So anyways, with me doing this discussion video is my boy.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Krillin 386. What's good?
And
what's up, y'all? It's Mr. Freeman over here. We about to get this shit. I'm telling you, let's bring it.
Alright, so like I said before, Zenkai Battle Royale is a Japanese arcade game that's only in Japan arcades as of right now. And they're still currently updating the games. As a matter of fact, just a couple of days ago, I want to say at least 2 to 4 days ago, Turles is one of the brand new characters they had just announced for the update. And they also have other characters that we've all known and love and stuff like that, such as Super Saiyan God, Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, Beerus, Golden Frieza, you name it, they got it. Not really. But anyways, there are still some characters that are missing, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But it's a good I guess you say roster of characters for an arcade game. So one of the main things as to why we're talking about this game and alongside Raging Blast 3 is because we want this game to be something maybe like a placeholder for us to wait over until, you know, Zenkai Battle Royale, until Raging Blast 3 comes out while it's still in development. So while Raging Blast 3 is still in development, maybe this is a game that we can get for us to have, you know, in the meantime, you know, to keep us hung over until Raging Blast 3 makes its, you know, appearance onto consoles and stuff like that. So, you know, basically all the game really needs is just, I guess you could say, maybe just dubbing. That's it. Maybe just English dubbing for, you know, for America, because most English dubs don't usually take that long for games. Maybe like a couple of months, like 7 to 8 to 9 months at the most. So them just dubbing the game probably won't even take that long because there is no story mode. It's just basically 2v2 online fighting. And let's be for real, I mean, it really doesn't need it. We already know the story of Dragon Ball Z like the back of our hand, you know, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, moving on. And so, you know, with this game only being like, you know, just an arcade game where you're just fighting against other people online and stuff like that, the game really shouldn't take that long to dub. If anything, it should probably take like 2 to 3 to 4 or 5 months, maybe at the most. So, you know, if you look at the gameplay of Zenkai Battle Royale, you can tell that it's very heavily team based because of the fact that, you know, it's 2v2, duh, and also because of the fact that certain abilities coincide with other characters and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm gonna pass it over to my boys and see what they got to say about it and why they would like it to be over here. So, you know, why would y'all want Zenkai Battle Royale to be over here in America?
Man, for starters, alright, so I love Battle of Z, and I can definitely see, you know, some resemblance in Zenkai Battle Royale. And
True.
Honestly, I think it's definitely really good. And the fact is that I remember like when I watched the Krillin video with all the supers, he has like 4 supers and stuff. So it kind of reminds me of like Raging Blast 2, but like Battle of Z at the same time.
Yeah.
And by the way, regardless of what people have to say about Battle of Z, I'm just being honest, I think it was amazing. And Zenkai Battle Royale just really reminds me of that. So it's kind of like nostalgia, I guess you could say. It's really just something I'd love to see. Aside that, you guys, the past few games just haven't been that good. And I feel like Zenkai Battle Royale deserves a chance. You know, I mean, I know there's probably them people out there like, oh, we don't want Zenkai Battle Royale, goddammit. You know, it's like, you know, hey, give it a chance. You know, I mean, we've been giving constantly just new companies a chance. You know, like we gave Dimps a chance, we gave Art Dink a chance. You know, every company started out by a chance, and I think Zenkai Battle Royale deserves the exact amount of equal chances as all these other ones.
Right.
And I would just love to see it. And digital, as you said, the only thing I think it really needs is just some English dub, because I'm not trying to read them subtitles. Real talk.
Right. I had enough of J-Stars and JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. You know what I'm saying?
Be honest.
So, you know,
pass it over to Mr. Freeman real quick, you know, so they can get that touchdown and say what he got to say.
Right. Mr. Freeman?
And Zenkai Battle Royale, I would just say, if y'all watch that gameplay, now look, that is a DBZ game. Zenkai Battle Royale is the shit. Like the explosions, the destruction, all of the characters fight, reminiscent to how they were in the show.
Right.
Like that game, that is a DBZ game right there. I'm telling y'all, like, the team attacks, that game is just amazing. I can't tell y'all how many times I've sat up and watched some gameplay because like it's so good. Like it's very entertaining. Like it's like you're fighting in the anime itself. Like the characters look good, everything is just amazing about that game. And the only thing I really wish for, and a man can dream, y'all, but
right,
I really wish for, even though it's made for 2v2, I really wish Zenkai Battle Royale had 3v3, because Krillin, Digital, and I, well, the three of us, we're a team, and we always will be. So like it's kind of like ugly for me to like play on the opposite team as them, because there's three of us in the game. It's 2v2. I can't tell y'all how ugly like it felt, like the three of us playing J-Stars and one of us has to be on the opposite team and we'll have to fight them. Like, yeah, it's fun and everything, but at the same time, I'd rather have them on my team so we can whoop ass together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we know more than, two people, you know what I'm saying? So I really think like the three of us, like if the game had 3v3, that'll make it even more perfect, because the game's already perfect in my opinion. Because
true.
like Krillin said, I love Battle of Z too. You know what I'm saying? Battle of Z was one of the best DBZ games in my opinion.
Right.
And it slick does remind me of Battle of Z with all the teamwork and shit like that. So, in my opinion, yeah, it'll probably will take them a minute, but I really think the game like should have 3v3. If it doesn't, that's fine. I just think it should. And like really the story mode part, I really don't care for the story mode. Let's just say this. I will easily pay a good $50-$60 for that game. I'm not playing.
Right,
that game will hold me off until Rage of Blast 3 comes out. Battle of Z held me for over a year. So, Zenkai Battle Royale, I'm telling you, like, I'll be just fine. Shit, if that comes here, like, what's a J-Stars?
Right.
What's a JoJo's? Like, I'm just being honest.
True.
That would be my shit right there, and I'll be on that shit all day, every day.
Exactly.
Yo, hey, Digital, one more thing I just want to add real quick.
Go ahead.
Is like, Mr. Freeman bring up like an amazing point, about the 3v3 and stuff. Because like it just felt ugly fighting y'all, and because I mean, Battle of Z, whenever we would fight, it's just like we're training or something, but we're like, we gotta fight each other seriously, because there's no other option.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to fight you now. Okay. You know what I mean? You can't just fight your friend all serious like that.
Yeah.
I know it's just a game. But at the same time, I'm just like, come on, dude. You guys are like limiting the shit out of our teamwork. And, honestly, I think there should be the minimum of a 3v3. Cause just saying, Battle of Z, didn't that have like, what, 4v4, 5v5, somewhere around there?
Battle of Z
had 4v4.
Yeah, it had 1v1 all the way up until 4v4.
I think Zenkai Battle Royale, like, at most, 3v3. Because I'm telling you, like,
yes.
In my opinion, it may take them a minute, but they could make this shit work. Like I said, a man can dream. But I'm just saying, I just wish it'll be 3v3 so the three of us can, be on the same team instead of fighting each other, because like that I just like don't feel right, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Dude, like it was just so ugly, and like Battle of Z is like, because people are like, well, 3 is like an odd number, okay? I'm just like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to make it work, because I'll take a 3v3 over a 2v2 any goddamn day in a week.
Exactly. Xenoverse did it. Shitty
exactly.
ass.
Right,
so,
true.
Battle Royale can do it too.
I mean, and then like that's one of the main things. Like I don't see what people have a problem with that being. I mean, like if you still want to do 2v2s, you can just set up a live v2 where it's just 2v2s or 1v1s and stuff like that. If the game supports 1v1, which I don't think it does.
I just saw it.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah,
with the video of people actually doing 1v1s on Zenkai Battle Royale, so they can do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did. I just seen one earlier today with Turles and Vegeta. That's right. And so, like I said, maybe they may not be able to put a 3v3 and plus in Zenkai Battle Royale as of right now, but maybe let's just say if there's like a Raging Blast sequel, like a Raging Blast 3 sequel with this game that we're talking about now at the current moment, hint, maybe with the sequel we'll be able to get a 2v2, 3v3, 4v4 and stuff like that, and so on and so on and stuff like that. Or maybe with the game being like an arcade based type of game, let's say like Paragon, it can not well Paragon is an arcade game, but like just like Paragon with their updating system, they can keep adding characters to this game, and then maybe one day they can just have like a big update to the point to where it just includes 2v2, 3v3, 4v4, blah 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 blah, and stuff like that. And well, it already has 2v2, but you get the point, 3v3, 4v4, and more on and more on, and just in case if people keep requesting for it and stuff like that. So Zenkai Battle Royale is just one of them, those types of games that it seems like it'll be pretty cool just to have, while we wait for another Dragon Ball Z game, like a major one to be able to drop and stuff like that. Like I said, it doesn't really have a story mode, and it's just basically a multiplayer game and stuff like that. So, it's just very multiplayer heavy, more so than, most other Dragon Ball Z games. And I feel like it's something totally different, and it's probably something that people will migrate towards very easily until another Dragon Ball Z game comes out. So, do any of you all have anything else to say about, Zenkai Battle Royale? How you feel about it, or what you think they should have and stuff like that? Like, do y'all have any other comments?
Yeah, actually, considering the fact how badly Battle of Z was getting bashed, I'm gonna say this to anybody that doesn't really know about Zenkai Battle Royale, because let's be honest, it's a bit under the radar. It's not like it's like all over the place. Like, oh my god, it's not like there's not like commercials, none of that.
For real.
True.
One thing I want to say, you guys, is I always give the underrated stuff a chance, because you keep in mind, even Call of Duty and shit like that started off as something that was probably underrated. And the way I see it is that, sure, Zenkai Battle Royale isn't like Super Saiyan fucking mainstream, but at the same time, that doesn't mean it's bad either. And I definitely say, look up some gameplay and, judge for yourself, because, at the end of the day, y'all are really no different than us. Like, we're just looking for games that are cool and seeing what's good and all that sort of stuff. Just look at it for yourself, and honestly, I think a lot of fans would enjoy it. Especially if you grew up on Dragon Ball Z, you'll be like, oh my god, this is just like the show, and that's really just sort of how I felt while watching the gameplay. So, all I was going to say, you guys, really just check it out for yourselves and just, sort of form your own opinion about it as well. And, just, if you'd like to see it, honestly, keep in mind, with us being the people that buy the games, we have more power than, you guys think. We can actually make stuff happen, that's really the ability of the people that buy shit.
Exactly. So, like I said, if you guys want this game to come to the West, just, send a shout out to Netco Bandai, blow their Twitter feed up. If it's a million of y'all, all a million of y'all go to Netco Bandai's channel and blow their shit up, asking them, hey, we want Zenkai Battle Royale, while we wait for Rage and Blast 3 and stuff like that. So,
I'm telling you, because I want it.
Exactly.
Take my money, please. And like Krillin said, bro, I'm telling you, that game is just, I can't, I'm so excited. I actually forgot what Krillin just said. But really, another thing that I have to say, yeah, that's what he said. It's under the radar. Zenkai Battle Royale really is under the radar since it's a Japanese arcade game.
Yeah.
I found out about Zenkai Battle Royale by luck. I was just scrolling through YouTube one day, then all of a sudden, Super Saiyan trailer. And I was looking at it, and I was like, damn, this shit is really lit. So we not getting it away. So,
right.
If we support it enough, I really think, they could bring it over here if they wanted to. And but that game is made, to fit on the damn PS3. So PS4 can easily handle that shit.
Right.
That also brings it back to the 3v3 stuff, dude. On PS4, it could probably handle a 5v5 fucking around.
True.
So that's all I gotta say. Take my money, because I want it. For real.
Because I got the mean ass $80 in my wallet.
True. But yeah, people, that's just what we feel like we should, that's why we feel like we should get Zenkai Battle Royale. It's a pretty cool Dragon Ball Z game and stuff like that, and, like Krillin said, we have the voice because we are the people that pay for this shit. If it wasn't for us, a lot of these companies wouldn't be selling a lot of, games that they do now. Namco Bandai probably wouldn't even be in business and stuff like that. So, if you want to make this shit happen, make it happen. You just got to be vocal and really put the word out there and stuff like that. All we trying to tell you to do is just, if you want to do this and do that, hey, do this and do that. So then that way you can get what you want. If you guys want to Tenkaichi 4/Rage and Blast 3, hey, let Namco Bandai know. If you want Zenkai Battle Royale to come to the West, shit, let them niggas know.
Because we have power. Anything is possible. But hey, I just got one more thing to say, alright? My boy Digital, he's going to put a link in the description of this channel that I found, okay? Now, I'm going to tell y'all this. The channel name and the titles, they are in Japanese, but for the video titles, you still be able to tell, like Zenkai Battle Royale, Super Saiyan Blue, Goku, stuff like that. You can still read the English text. Now, for the YouTube channel name, y'all don't even gotta understand the shit because it's in Japanese. Just click on it. Click on whatever character you want to watch, because like this dude, like he has a lot of Zenkai Battle Royale content, and they have good quality. So make sure you go ahead and check them out to see what you like about the game and stuff like that. I'm telling you that YouTube channel is very reliable, and I'm glad we found it.
True. I mean, you're probably looking at it right now as we speak, and like I said, you can just go into the description below and check it out. And, go to his channel and check out more videos and stuff like that about Zenkai Battle Royale, so that way you can make a judgment whether you like it or not and stuff like that. So, y'all have any final comments to say about Zenkai Battle Royale?
I want it.
True.
3v3, please.
All right.
Take my money. That's all I gotta say.
The only thing I really gotta say is, considering the fact how bad Battle is, he was bashed. Just don't go off with like what one person says. Really, just form your own opinion.
Yeah, do what's best for you.
Yeah,
exactly. Like, what I'm saying? We don't go on these videos like, hey, like, like, we're not gonna like force our opinion on you,
Right.
Form your own opinion. And that's what I'm saying, you guys. Like, if somebody, and I can't say the name, but if somebody says, if somebody's like, hey, Zenkai Battle Royale is like bad or something, like, what I'm saying? Don't just go off of that. Form your own opinion. And as I said before, I'd say watch like a good 2-3 videos. Form your own opinion. If you're like, hey, this game's awesome, great. Find your best way to support it. Just keep in mind, as the people that are buying the games, we have more power than we probably all think. And honestly, hey, if you don't like Zenkai Battle Royale, that's cool. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has different opinions. That's really all I have to say.
All right. Right on. So anyways, people, like we said, hey, if you want Zenkai Battle Royale, hit that button down them up on their hotline bling. And anyways, people, this just been another video that we wanted to discuss with y'all. Maybe, y'all had the same ideas and probably just didn't have a way to put it out there. There it is. All right, people, so we'll catch y'all next time in the next video. Peace out.